Hi, grade five. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone had a couple days off and that you're well rested and ready for the final week of exhibition. We've been talking about this all year, and it's time. It's crunch time. So um, let's get started for today. And I'm gonna go full screen on this just so that you can see everything very clearly. All right, so before I get started on this week's assignments, I do want to remind you and give you some examples of your expression pieces. So here are some, I have two actually to show you. This is from another student in grade five, and you can see that this is a picture of their website. So this was her digital art piece. I can clearly see her message. I can clearly see that she's used symbolism, and I can very clearly see what her issue is for exhibition. And then she wrote a very detailed paragraph below explaining her exhibition piece. So I thought that this was a very good example. And then here's another piece, another example. Okay, from her website, title, paragraph, and then the student decided to do a drawing, an art piece. So on one side, comparing it to the other side of endangered animals. So I wanted to show you a couple examples just to make sure that in your expression piece, just be reflective here and think, is it the best that I can do? Is it a final / good copy, or does it look like a draft? Does my paragraph description explain my expression clearly? Did I use symbolism? Will my audience understand it? And does it connect to my issue? So I want just to quickly review that just to make sure that you're all aware and reflecting on your expression piece. Okay, so like I said, it is crunch time. This is the last week to get everything finished for the exhibition. And this week we are focusing on making sure that your action is finished and posted on the website, that you finish your expression piece, and that that's also posted on the website, and that your website is obviously finished, because as you know, that's the way that we are virtually sharing our exhibition. And then the fourth, this is what's going to be new this week, is we need to reflect on the X process. And I put that all in caps here because it is important. I mean, I know that we've been doing weekly reflections, but we need to focus on the process of the exhibition. So today's lesson and Tuesday's lesson and their assignments will be focusing on getting you guys to be reflective. So this week, like I said, is all about reflecting on the exhibition process, and it's important to reflect on both the what you learned and the how you learned. So here are just some suggestions of what you should be reflecting on this week. Or sorry, what you should be reflecting on today. You should be reflecting on, how have you become a better learner? What new knowledge have you gained by following your passion? What strategies worked for you during the X that made you successful? And also what didn't work? And then how did you resolve problems you encountered? Okay, so these are four main questions I want you to focus on for today. So as you know, at the PYP, we love to give students agency. We love to give you voice, ownership, and choice over your assignments, over your work. So we're going to give you lots of choice in how you want to share your exhibition process. It can be done by a written reflection, a video, or a visual representation. And this is a good idea because we are doing how we express ourselves for our X unit. So it's another way for you to express yourselves. But a video and a written reflection would also connect to that unit as well. If you have another suggestion how you want to share your reflection, that's fine. Just let your teacher know. So here we go. Something that you can do to help you in case you're not sure what happened on week one, or I don't know what I did during week two. It's not a bad idea to go back to your weekly self-assessments to help you with your final reflection. Those were on the Google Docs, and that way you can look at, how were your skills back then? What were some goals you set for yourself? How were you being an inquirer or knowledgeable during your exhibition process? So it's not a bad idea to go back. I would highly recommend it and look at those answers that you put in weekly. So I'm going to give you some examples of some visuals, because I know when you think about a written reflection, it's pretty easy just to do question, answer. In a video, you can talk about it. But here are some visual representations. Okay, the student did like a row to show the journey of their learning. And then they put little icons and drawing what happened during the beginning and then near the end. Okay, so this is some ideas for you. And then here's one more. This is like for a younger student, but you could do something similar to it. You know, you can use some symbolism as well again. Do things in boxes, answer those questions. Okay, so whatever you decide to choose to show your exhibition process, it should have the evidence of these questions over here. So if you do a writing, you should be answering these 4 questions. If you do a video, I should see the answers in your video to these 4 questions. If you are doing a visual, I should see these answers somewhere on your visual. Okay. So the assignment for today, here are your instructions. I need to choose a method of presentation that you want to do for your reflection, written, video, or visual. You need to finish your X process reflection, and then you need to post it to your X website. Now it's pretty important, and I put this down here as a reminder. We are doing different, and we're doing more reflections on Tuesday. So I would highly recommend that you finish this reflection and post it on your website before Tuesday. You have today, and you have tonight for homework, and you have tomorrow to also finish it, because there will be more work for you to do on Tuesday. So this will be your assignment. I want you just to circle how you will do your how you will do your X reflection on your process. If you have another idea, just put it down here, and then your teacher can approve it or not. And then once you've finished it, you need to make sure you take a photo of it when it's on your website so that we know that you've posted it on your website. Okay, so that's the assignment for today. Again, you're choosing how you want to show your expression. You're choosing how you want to show your final reflection on the process. You're going to finish it, and then you're going to post it on your website. And this will be the assignment so that we can see what you've chosen and that you finished it by showing a photo of it on your website. Okay, so this is a chance for you guys to, again, have that agency, have that choice and your voice, and really have ownership over it. And a chance for you to be creative and to really show us, what have you learned during the exhibition? What have you learned over this 9 weeks? Because as you know, it's not just about the final product for us as teachers and also as students, but it's about that journey. All right, so good luck on that assignment. Your teachers will be online to answer any questions that you have. And again, it's crunch time, so we have to get this done. Everything has to be finished on this list by Thursday. Okay, bye for now, grade 5.